There we go. Okay. Sorry about that, everyone. I know you couldn't hear me before. Fixed it. Okay, yeah, so I sound good on this. All right, and I do apologize for the way that the stream is actually titled. That is incorrect. But either way, at least from here we can get an idea of how the new layout looks. Like I said, this is not really going to be a very long stream because it looks like one of the opponents did not show up. So I believe this is going, as long as this continues the way it's going, it'll go to WPA. But we'll see. Actually, and I do stand corrected, we do see some more people over from KHA coming on in. Hopefully we'll get a couple of battle reports we can look at. Yeah, it's not bad. Geez, 1655. Very, very good attack from Jessica88 over here. Yeah, very good. So we may actually see some stuff yet. I do apologize for kind of the... It's not the best looking layout because I had to figure out how my new stream setup was going to look. But, yeah, I mean, this should still work for now. I think tomorrow morning I might be able to figure out something. I'm actually trying to get used to the layout as well, so this is a little bit difficult. Okay, I'm starting to understand how this works, so this is definitely different now. So I do see that we're having a rally over here for the Tower of Blessings. We see some troops coming back. Oh, interesting. There's some sound effects. I don't know if you guys can hear that. But there are some sound effects in here. So that is interesting. Alright, looks like KHA is going to be setting up a rally over here. Yep, and that's exactly how that looks. Alright, so cool. I can actually hold these up here. Oh, okay. So you'll pretty much get some real-time ideas of what is being rallied and where just by me having this up. So that's really neat. Okay. So WPA came in with a full squad to begin with, so they have a pretty good lead right now at 218. But as KHA's numbers are pretty strong, they could give WPA a run for their money. So currently we have a couple of rallies being set. Looks like counter rallies because currently I know Straight Gangsta is part of WPA and they are setting that rally there. The training grounds is going to receive some love though. We'll watch that one coming up pretty soon in 32 seconds. A lot of activity pretty much. A lot of activity. Let me put this out, get an idea. So blue's pretty much dominating most of the board right now. Although we really can't count out KHA just by their stats because they could come out at any moment. So with the side-by-side comparison, we're looking at a rally on the Army in the Armory in about 3 seconds. Let's go ahead and zoom in on that guy. It's going to be a super rally. We do get a limited number of those. So that should be coming in pretty soon. Look at all these amazing skins. Alright, so that'll be calculating. I really need to get rid of that title. That title is so wrong. Alright, so they actually went ahead and took that over. Wow, look at that. Very strong stats going in there. Jessica 88's contingent, knocking Straight Gangsta completely out. Pretty much across the board, the numbers are vastly superior. I mean, look at that infantry defense. That's 15-14. That's amazing. Let's see what's doing the most work here, though. T13 Cav, not too bad. Yeah, so they're setting a very, very strict contingent here. Mostly a lot of T13. I'm seeing some T9 in there as well. Decent kills overall, and the stats are clearly superior. Although the defensives of Straight Gangster is definitely nothing to take out, you know? So at this point, we only have one supply point that's about to get rallied. However, we keep seeing strong rallies like that from KHA. They could start to give WPA a run for their money here. And right now, that's the only bit of action that's going on right now, really. Oh, there we go. We got another supply point. A different one, though. You can tell by the different coordinates there, which I do like this layout. These coordinates are very nice. Right now, we're just sort of in a holding pattern, and really, that's all they really have to do right now. It's going to be up to KHA to really make a lot of moves right now. I do like how those lines go. That's another really neat feature. You can see where the lines are going even from here, which is a very nice feature that Clash of Kings put in there. So one of the supply points actually already got hit. Very close, though. Look at that. Very close. I believe that if KHA's rally setter had a full rally, that'd have been easy. Although that wasn't even a rally. That was just a single march. I see. Okay. So they had sent it in. That was a single march to try and knock them out, which was very close to doing that. So the next supply point is going to be over here. That's the next one that's going to be under attack. We already know Jessica 88's numbers are very strong, so this will be a very fun rally to see how well the offensive capabilities of WPA go. I was curious what that bulletin was. That's why I was quiet. It said there was first blood. I've never seen that before, but it looks like the rally's about to be hit. And, wow, Jessica pulls right on out. She does not want to lose any troops. So that's going to be an easy victory, obviously, because nothing's in there. And that's going to be their strategy. They're going to be pulling out so that they don't get any kills for points. WPA might be following suit right now, and they're pulling out as well. Although there are still some troops in there, so maybe not everybody will be doing that. Maybe they'll be just taken out so they have an extra thing. That might be KHA's strategy here, to just not take any hits like that. Very possible, as no rallies are being set. I will reset to make sure it's not a glitch, and it isn't. Looks to be pretty solid. And again, most of the area is pretty blue. WPA with a 612 over KHA's 204. But we can tell that KHA has not given up, obviously, because they're pulling back troops so that they don't get any points for kills. So that's interesting. So we see a bunch of different contingents going in every which way, mostly from the side of WPA. I'm actually wondering what these... Okay, so number of... Oh, okay, so here's another thing for you guys to see. This is another layout. It tells us exactly... These are all the symbols here. So right now, yeah, no, WPA has 24 members. KHA only has 12. So they're beating them 2-1 on that realm. 12 of the buildings are under WPA's control, 0 to KHA. What are the other things? Oh, those are the teleports that they have left. And the number of super rally times. Oh, very interesting. So I do like this layout, guys. This layout is really good. But right now, WPA only has to just sit back and just gather up points. It's going to be up to KHA to make a move here and try and get something. Again, guys, thanks for joining. I know this is going to probably be a shorter stream just because I'm not having the best of luck getting good visuals here. Obviously, you see a black background. That's not going to be the case all the time. And it looks like KHA only came in with half their crew. So unless things pick up within the next half hour, I probably will I'll just be here to show you guys what the new layout looks like and maybe talk with you guys. Let's see how chat's going. Hey Renee, hey Bam, how's it going? Good to see you guys. Normally, if this was a very competitive match, I probably wouldn't talk to chat too much, but I don't know if this is going to be the case here. As you can see, there's literally no rallies going on. KHA is just not doing a whole lot. WPA is collecting in on things. Really, the only thing that they have is the teleport point over here. And that's about it. You can see that the dragon towers are just remaining bare, and the reason for that is because the other team would get points if one could. So like if WPA controlled it, then KHA would start getting some points, but it gives WPA a buff, so that's one thing too. What's going on, Bob? Got Bob and Bam in here. But right now, so all you guys who are just joining, this is a brand new layout just for the streamers, I think. Or this may even be what the actual players are seeing too, at least in part. I'm not sure. But when a rally sets up, you're going to see it down here where this castle is. You're going to see it under the WPA or the KHA under there. And then up above, you see the stats of the players as well. How many are here, how many teleports they have, how many buildings they control. So this is, I really like this layout. I think it's going to get really exciting once we start seeing some heated matches. But yeah, right now there's just not a lot. KHA looks like they only have half their crew in here. I mean, there are certain things that are being taken over. We do see a Dragon Tower that did finally get hit by KHA, as well as 2 teleport points. We do see one marching over here, so KHA will take over that as well. Not exactly sure what they're going after. So this will probably be a little bit more of a boring stream, only because it looks like it's going to go over to WPA. But at least you guys will get to see what the layout looks like. In the meantime, I can look at some of these other buttons here. Let's see. I'm actually going to see if I can pull up a quick battle report for you guys to look at. So these are the stats of the people that we're looking at here. So Jessica 88, very strong stats indeed. Strong infantry, even stronger cav. Obviously cav focused in this arena, but literally there's nothing here this is beyond solid. Even siege engine attack is at 1159. That's good stuff right there. Offensive damage nearly 200. I'm surprised actually with those high attacks that it's not within the 200 range. Still very formidable though. And Bella, I know Bella is one of if not the strongest person on WPA. Very formidable stats as well. 1,300 infantry, 1,500 cav. Her defensives are beyond solid. If you can see that there. 228 reduction, 250 attack defense. Very, very good. And oh my goodness, yeah, all full maxed out 80s for enhancements on T13 infantry. That is amazing. I mean, that's interesting with the T9 pikemen at full 50s. That's really good. 60s on the Vogelman, very good. Yeah, no, this is strong stuff here. So since there's really, I mean, I'm going to check. Okay, so we do have one attack on the armory. Looks like that's going to be forming up. Although at this point, I don't see why that's happening, because I believe, yeah, the armory is under control. So I don't know why WPA is even doing that. Maybe it's possible KHA put in a rally and they were just going to counter and then they just removed it. That's possible. Oh, I know. These stats are just amazing. Yeah, make sure that you're watching in full 720 I can barely see these stats. Yeah, if it's a quality issue, just make sure that you have your settings to HD, because this is an HD stream, so you will be able to see them. And these are just strong stats overall. Again, I'm only looking at these because there's literally no action going on in the game right now. The entire area is mostly blue. The Dragon Towers are going over to KHA. But there really isn't anything of major focus. So I just want to show you guys the stats and the strength of these players. I mean, this was one of the super rallies I went through with Jessica's contingent into Straight Gangsta. Another very, very strong player on WPA. It just does not compare, unfortunately, to KHA. I can only imagine what they would do if they had a full group of people here. I'm just scrolling through this. I mean, you can kind of just tell what this team has. It's very, very strong. And of course, it's good to know what the types of arrays that they're setting. I mean, good strength overall, really. Maybe at some point we'll get an actual castle rally. That'd be really fun. Yeah, so you can see that they're not. You can see that they're not really sending too many troops out there. Darth Sid's sending on over a couple to capture this this Dragon Tower, and it's safe to do that for WPA right now because they're in a pretty strong lead at the moment. Jeez, look at the array of all of these skins here. Ah, if only I can get at least one of these. That'd be really cool. Yep, still nothing going on. Like I said, guys, I'm going to probably be online for another like half hour just to give some of the other viewers an idea of how things look, because the feel and the look of things has changed drastically, and it's for the better, really. I mean, COK did really good to make this aesthetically pleasing. You get an idea for how much, how many points everybody gets. You can see when all the marches are being sent out. The timers are illuminated very nicely. So, very good overall. Now, yes, I see Muffin, one of my moderators coming in here. A very strong WPA fan. That's why I wanted to cast this. WPA was my old family until I moved over with another friend. But as a broadcaster, I am unbiased. But right now, very strong lead for WPA. 976 versus KHA's 249. But as I was saying before, for those of you guys who are just getting in, KHA kind of came in with not its full crew, and it's only recently gotten in 14 castles, but it's still 14 castles versus the 24 that WPA has brought to the table. And there's currently no rallies being set, so I'm not sure if they're just conceding it right now. We got this, look at this little baby one. We got a micro, look at the little baby one. Micro crystal mine. It's too scary. It might be too scary. I don't know. WPA is very formidable, so, you know, if I ever saw them in KVK, I probably would just say Permashield. But obviously, congrats to any team that's made it this far. Like, seriously, it takes some serious strategy and some really good castles, some good rally setters to make it to these playoff stages. So, congrats to everybody who's made it in. Anyone who did make it in, there's always next year. But this is why I really like DC. DC, because I mean, in World Cup, right, you get a maxed out castle, so it's all about strategy. This is about how much time and effort you've put into your castle. So DC kind of holds a special place in my heart, although I know tons of people love World Cup more. So that's coming up pretty soon too, folks. Again, just WPA dominating right now, but pure not out of lack of trying for KHA. It's literally, if KHA was putting in some effort, I think we would see some fists starting to fly here, especially against Jessica's contingent. I can't stress enough how good that they were doing. Although this is a pretty good thing to look at too. So Straight Gangsta had set in a contingent of about 4,000 into a 2.9 of Jessica and ended up winning. We can see that wasn't Jessica's best hero because we've seen 1,600 stats already. But let's look at some of Straight Gangsta's array here. Very good all around. We're seeing in the high 50s, some of the 60s, 75 for the T13 Griffins. That's really good. Very smart contingent going in here. I can see that. Oop, hit the wrong button. So that is one victory for them that we could go over. Yeah, I mean, it's true. I mean, there are still castles filtering in for KHA. They are currently sitting at 15 people. When I first started the stream, there was only 4. So it's very possible that they may just be trying to regroup, and then they're going to formulate their strategy. Just don't know. But again, thank you guys for coming in. I know that my title is wrong. I know that the background is black in the background, but I'm on a new phone on a new setup, and I didn't have enough time to figure out how to make this aesthetically pleasing. But it is good to see all of your smiling faces here. Not that I can see your smiling face, that'd be really creepy, so take that away from your thoughts. I am not a creeper. Much. No, I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's good to be here with you guys. So again, now I'm going to show you guys. So the way that they're showing new rallies, like I can hit this order faction button at the bottom right, and it shows that screen would show me what rallies are being formed. And as you can see, there's nothing happening right now. There's just a whole lot of nothing happening. And it's not a glitch because everything's still blue. So there's that. Oh, can I like display marching troop of single player? Ooh, that's really cool. So I could actually take that off if I didn't want to, but I do like seeing that. I do like seeing that. I know as the matches get deeper, as we get stronger into the, as the playoffs progress, these matches are going to become way, way more competitive. Yep, gotta watch out. Got people messaging me. But yeah, I mean, we can see KHA's group is starting to form over here. I mean, unless this is... I don't know. Okay, I mean, there are still some strong players over there, so I don't know. They may just be here for the free food. I don't know. So nearly everything's going to be painted blue pretty soon. KHA was making a... They were making a push for the Dragon Towers earlier. Looks like they've kind of given up on that. Oh, that's really cool too. So if you guys look at the very top where the... can you guys see that in the stream? Yes, you can. So where the timer says 50, 10 right now, you can see the points that they're getting per minute. So 24 points a minute for WPA, 0 for KHA because obviously they don't control anything. But that's really cool to look at. That was something that was like, oh, I don't know what's going to be calculated or how it's calculated. That's one thing to see. And since we are pretty light on the action here, Michael, what is your question? Maybe we can liven up this stream a little bit. Oop, zoom. Oh, did I have to turn that back on? I think I have to turn that back on. Okay, there we go. There's a whole lot of nothing happening at the moment, folks. I was really hoping that when KHA had its whole group coming in that we may actually start seeing something. But I guess it's one of those things where it's too little too late. And, yeah, it's unfortunate. I was really hoping to see a strong matchup because, especially from the King stats, or at least from Jessica's stats, I was like, dang, this is going to be a good match. I don't know. I guess it is, at this point, it is kind of too far. Like, they'd have to just take over everything and hope it doesn't get taken back. That's really about it of what we're looking at here. But yeah, so tomorrow I'll be also streaming a... I know for some of you guys it's going to be a little too early. It might be too early for me, honestly. But I really want to try and stream the other match, Evo versus Cats. That's going to be, I believe, at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I want to say that that's the time. I think I lost the... So at one point they were showing the different marches on here, and I think I might have messed it up by hitting the little dialogue box. That's my fault. Oh well, it's not completely optimized yet. Although, hold on, let me try something. Yeah, it's not showing anymore. Darn it. I like that thing. Oh yeah, so yeah, do not look at the title. I had to do this, like I had things I was doing all day today, and I literally just got available for the stream, and I didn't get enough time to change the title. So yeah, no, there is no giveaway. That was from last year, and those aren't even the right teams. That was like the state versus state stuff. So no, this is not a giveaway stream. I would not be surprised though if COK does do that though. Like towards like the end of the playoffs. They may give us streamers some ability to give out some stuff. But usually it wasn't a pack. It was like a 7-day skin or something. It was a good-looking skin, though. Oh, there it is. Yeah, so look at that. So you can see the different marches. That's so cool. I love seeing that. And then I can zoom in on it. I can click it. Oh, I can't click it. Well, I lied. I can't click on it. But I think that's just a nice little touch of detail. So let's do this, actually. I'm actually going to go in some of the buildings. I'm going to see exactly what they're setting up for defensive. So, you know, if you guys wanted to implement this into your strategy next time, maybe you have an idea what's in there. And mostly I'm looking for the... Oh, I see. They're just getting points right now. This is actually not good to look at. So at this point, what I know WPA does, once they have a commanding lead, they'll usually let all the other players come in so they can get their max points for the gifts, for the awards. And at this point, that's kind of where this is at right now. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to be doing this stream the whole time through because it's not competitive. And it's just not fun. Like, I mean... We could sit here all day and talk about the same thing over and over again, but I'd rather give you guys a more competitive stream in the morning. Hopefully. Anyways. Yeah. I know COK wanted us to do like highlight streams, but I don't see any highlights coming from this. Unfortunately. Yeah, actually. Jessica at 2.3 billion power has even shielded. It's unfortunate. How much time is left? There's 45 minutes. So what happened is they reduced the amount of time. I think instead of 2 hours, it's only about an hour and a half or an hour and 15 minutes. I think they said it was 75 minutes. So I think it's about an hour and 15 minutes. So yeah, we're looking at about 45 minutes longer of this. And this is just boring. This is just boring. But hopefully tonight I can figure out how to get an actual background going on here. I see. Yeah, I remember one time, Muffin, you told me you were listening to me in the car one time. I thought that was the coolest thing ever. Like, I know, like, top-end YouTubers, like, they get, like, fan art or shit and whatnot, but I think that was probably the coolest thing I've ever seen. Like, oh, someone's listening to me in the car. And I don't, and my voice isn't even all that, you know, radio-worthy. Oh, does that tell you how many are in there? So that says 2.8 million. Hold on, I want to look at that. That might be right, but I'm curious why it doesn't say it for them all. 2.7, 1.4. That's really neat. Do you guys notice that? So Crystal Mine has 3.4. Oh, no, I'm sorry, 4.1. Oh, I like that. Oh, I wish they all did that. Oh, so that means... oh, that must mean this one has none? Wow, look at that, guys. We just learned something. So if it has nothing... Dude, that's a lot of information. Oh, my God. That's so cool! No, I specifically remember that, Muffin. I remember looking at my name and I'm like, aw, it says my name. It was really cool. It's one of those aha moments, like, people like listening to me sometimes. Yeah, it's my off day too. Well, I mean, most people's off days are on the weekend, but yeah, it's all good. Well, that's not too bad, Muffin. You'll be off soon. Yeah, so I mean, congrats to WPA, obviously, for coming in and just, you know, owning house and making sure that, you know, they got the points ready and they did not underestimate their opponents. I mean, if they did, this might have been a complete turnaround. But one thing I know about WPA is that they take every match seriously. They have a very, very strong teamwork, very good work ethic when it comes to that. Very good group of people. I mean, I can't sing their praises enough, so I hope that they do make it at least a couple more rounds. I'm not sure if they'll take the whole thing, but it would be really cool to see them go a few more rounds. They definitely deserve it. Yeah, no, it's true though. But I mean, I think this is kind of weird insider information. Like, I love seeing this, but I could also see how someone would be like stream sniping and giving that information to someone else. But it's still really cool for the viewers to see, you know, okay, some of these just have none of them. That one has 2.7, that one has 1.1. I think this is a really cool idea. Like COK, I know COK gets a lot of flack for, you know, whatever and what have you, but they really did well on this. I am thoroughly impressed. This is very stream worthy. Yeah, exactly. And Muffin made a good point there. You can see at the very top where the timer is and the two swords are in a cross, how many points each team is getting. So 24 points a minute for WPA, 0 for KHA, but that's only because KHA doesn't own any buildings. And they're not going for any castle kills, so that's another thing. So yeah, so I would not take this match, guys, and say, "Oh, this is gonna be a boring, this is gonna be a boring playoff." No, no, it's not. It's gonna get heated. It's gonna become strong. You're gonna probably hear me going hoarse, yelling over certain amazing plays. This is just the very first round of matches, so it's obvious there would potentially be no shows or just non-existent gameplay. But I don't suspect the next round will be like that. I think this is going to be the only round that happens like that. You know what I mean? I mean, these are awesome skins. Let's just, I guess before I head off, we'll just admire these skins. Like, look at Bears. This is the skin that I wanted so badly. I think that's one of the coolest looking wings in the entire game. And his castle there was my original favorite castle of all time. Like, I loved that in the very beginning, like 3 years ago. But those wings would look so good in that freaking background. Good job, Bear. That looks so good. Let's look at some of the other guys. Who else do I admire? Flame Princess, very good. I always liked that skin as well. And I think that the golden flames are very good for her. So, very, very nice looking indeed. Of course, Footwork and Bella are showing off their tandem. Basically the exact same skin. They always kind of do that. Who else? Who else has a really cool skin I can look at? Let's look at some of the opposing team. I'm kind of gushing all over WPA. Okay, I will say this. I do like the Reaper. I do like that. And the one that came out recently, like the other Reaper one, kind of exceeds this one, but I do like that little sickle thing. Ask anyone. I have a thing for sickles. What does Jessica's skin look like? Oh, it's one of those. Yeah, I've seen those. It actually looks pretty cool. Where's everyone else at? There's a few over here. What is that? What is this? Wait. Are they drawing out a message? Oh, no. What are you guys doing? What is this? Oh, God. This is... Actually, okay, this is... I like that. I like those wings, too, actually. Yeah, those are the Raven wings, I think. I like those. I don't know what's going on here. This is just weird. Oh, hey, Flame. Hey, Flame, you have a match. Get back to your match. You should not be in my chat. Wait, Flame, I'm talking to you. Get back to your match. It's hard to call a match with nothing. Why am I cursed with matches that just have inaction? Now, I will say this. Do people like this? Like those little, like... Tokyo-looking old-school drawing waves, like, do people like that? I don't. And I'm into anime, and it's like, I'm not even into that. I mean, this looks dopey. It's like, what is this? Oh, God. Some of these do... Now, I will say this. This was the castle I aspired to get a long time ago because I saw some Chinese like ruler have this. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. That's pretty cool. Anyone like the small hut castle? You mean the original one, like the Oh no, those aren't it. You talking about the one that's like the original, like beginning one that looks like a level 1 castle? I mean, I think that's actually a pretty neat touch. Yeah, these things. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about those. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about those. I like the zombie ones. I know, Flame. I know that they shielded. I know. How do you think I feel? I can't talk about anything. Oh, it's a level 5? Okay, yeah, I didn't know if it was a level 5. Now, Flame, does the UI for you guys look the same as mine, or do I have like special things? Like I'll show you. Like, can you see like the number of opponents that are in? Can you see marches moving? All these things. I'm just curious what you guys can see as opposed to what I can see. Yep, just for you guys who are coming on in, this is definitely going to be WPA's match. I'm not sure why KHA wasn't doing anything, especially when their castles got here. But yeah, either way, a little bit of a boring start to the whole event, but still, you know. Yeah, I like our golden unicorns. I do like those. Very nice of COK to give those to us. Oh my god. People are messaging me, don't do it. It's a trap. Now I will say that I like these things. You see those things that are turning purple and gold? I think those are amazing. Those look so cool. Just so many flashy things. Bear, I'm very jealous of you though. I'm very jealous of Bear. Dang it. Yeah, that's why they made it the most expensive thing in that new buying event. It's like, oh no, but they were exclusive. Although we do still have that one castle with all that gold, which looks really cool. Yeah, no, that was. I was very happy that I got invited to that. No, and we have people changing their skins. We have people changing their skins right in front of our eyes. Oh man. Yeah, but they still didn't give away our. I'm not sure what the other castle we got from that New York event was, but at least they didn't give. At least that one's still like very exclusive, which is why I still rock that one. We're gonna have a fashion show. Oh Jesus! All right. Well, we're gonna spend the last 5 minutes of me streaming having a fashion show. All right. What is this? What is? All right. So we have it changed into a T Rex. Okay, wonderful. You've been extinct for many years, and yeah, that's a thing. Who else is changing? Ricky G. Did you change? I think you changed a little bit. Oh, okay. Look at this one. Bella changed into her I don't know, some goddess. I don't know what that thing is. Oh wait, what? Okay, so oh, church. What is this one? I don't think I've ever seen that one before. Oh god. Look at Bella's wings. Jeez. Oh god. I don't So church, I can't even see yours cuz there's a block of bull crap, but I've never seen that one, I don't think. Move so I can see you. Okay, what else do we have going on here? Oh, look at flames. Look at flames over here. It's another weird one. This is a very weird fashion show. Hey Malik, I haven't seen you in a while. How you been? Vince, what's my power? It went down a little bit because of the last KVK, but I'm at 225 mil. Oh, it looks like normal interface for you guys. Oh, geez. So I'm very special then. Ooh, this one. Oh yeah, Kitten of Death is rocking the fish and the mastodon. I'm gonna say that's a mastodon. That's not really an elephant. What else do we have over here? Yeah, I need church to move. I need to see what this is, because that looks really cool. Hold on, let me go back to the spawn. Are we having a fashion show over here? A little bit. A little bit. I do like these. I do like these wings by Mrs. Gangsta. That looks really cool. I like that one. Oh, okay. Those wings I actually have. I actually have those wings. Yay! Oh, is that what that is? Oh, okay, hold on. We'll go over there. Oh, okay. You know what? I should have known what that was. Okay, well, yep, that's a thing. That's a thing. That's a thing of beauty. Hold on. I'm going to use the windows to censor it. There we go. Ah, see, now we don't know what it is. We have no idea what that is. Good job, guys. I'm very happy with your art show, with your fashion show. It's wonderful. My Kingdom, Vince, My Kingdom is 72. Check out 48. Is that where I just was? 48, 111. You guys are killing me. Is that? Yeah, I checked that out already. I get it. Oh, and I see that there are some outliers. I can only wonder what that is. I have no clue. I have no clue. I have no clue what that could be. I feel like it needs to be censored, though. Oh, man. Jeez. I can only imagine that 80% of the people here are like from WPA just watching the stream. Oh, you're from 1995? Okay, that's pretty cool. It's one of the newer ones. Well, not really anymore. Heck, my original one was my original kingdom was 1862 until we got merged. So yeah, I haven't been playing that long either. But either way, guys, this is pretty cool how the layout looks. This is definitely WPA's victory. Yeah, no, there's really nothing to commentate on, and there's not a whole lot going on here. But so tomorrow I will be, hopefully, as long as I wake up, I will be streaming Evo versus Cat. I believe that's at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, although I could be wrong. Yeah, I'm actually going to back out because, I mean, this game's pretty much over. So I want to see. I'm actually going to go ahead and. How do I back out of this? So that's going to be fun. How do I back out of this? Okay, well, that's just. Is there any way to, like, go back in here and leave, or. Oh, leave Battlefield, okay. So, yeah, so right before we end the stream, I'm going to go ahead and look at the timing of the next match, just so you guys can see when I'll be streaming next. And, yeah. Let's see. No, I'm not going to buy that. Go away. Alright, so where were they? Oh, it was over here? Okay, so it's in 9 hours. Oh, so it's going to be... Oh, shoot. All right, so we're looking at about 9:45 Eastern Standard Time is when I'll be doing that. But you can see at the bottom left, I'll be doing that one. Evo from 5:38 versus Cat from 10:45. That'll be the next match that I'll be streaming tomorrow morning. Obviously, I know if you guys are, part of West Coast or other places, it's going to be hard for you guys to wake up. But the VOD will be readily available. But thanks a lot for watching, everybody. Let me, while I'm here, let me just edit this. Is that even going to... No, I don't think I'm... Okay, here we go. I definitely want to change the title of this stream. So, all right. Round 1 DC, WPA versus KHA. Okay, I think that's right. And then... remove the description. We'll do that later. Now how do I... Oh, save it. Here it is. Okay. Sorry if that was boring. I just wanted to... I didn't like having a wrong... what's it called? Like, name up. Oh, yeah. There we go. Perfect. Yes. All right, everybody. Thanks a lot for watching. Everybody have a great night's sleep. Hope this is a little entertaining. I'm happy for WPA for their fashion show and for their arts and crafts hour. That was wonderful. But until next time, I will see you on the battlefield. Have a great evening, everyone.